the only time you hear me say this, but we're in a good place. The team we put out, the people that watched us throughout pre-season knew we was missing probably 4 or 5 players that have been regulars. It's due to COVID and injuries. But yeah, I think we're in a good place. I think for large spells of the game, we did well. Fitness levels look good. We didn't want to make any substitutions. We wanted to get 90 minutes legs into people's legs. But near the end, when Brackley made a number of substitutions, you could tell fresh legs against tired legs. And I think the 2 goals we conceded were very sloppy on our part. That's from a set piece. But I thought there was some really good parts of our game. I thought we could have scored a hell of a lot more goals, especially in the first half. Hit the crossbar in the second half, etc. And I think we always looked the threat. So it's hard when you come off a local derby and have lost the game. But I see beyond that. I told everyone, pre-season really doesn't matter to me. It's how we shape up for the beginning of the season, and I think we're 1,000,000% ahead of where we were this time last season. So we know these people are going to be coming in. We know we've got 4, people like Conor Barrett, people like Jordan Crawford missing. Pez was missing tonight. We had no sort of plan B up top. Took Conor Kennedy up top in the end, because of like sort of lack of bodies that have already signed for the club. So it's even though we've lost a game, I told you pre-season really doesn't matter to me. It's all about how we hit the beginning of the season, and like I say, we're 1,000,000% ahead of where we were last season.
You mentioned there no Perry, no Crawford. Anything that we should know about? Anything we should worry about?
Well, we've been putting together a process, with COVID. There's a couple of 2 or 3 players that tested positive, and we've not allowed them into us. So we picked up a few injuries, and so that's where we were. Very young squad, probably the youngest squad about the last 10 years at this club. I thought the centre forward did really well for 70 minutes. I thought we looked a real threat. It's just the 2 goals we conceded were very sloppy, but we iron those out. We'll not be looking bad for the beginning of the season when we get bodies back.
2 weeks to go to the start of the season. Is there a lot left to do in your opinion, or are we near enough there? In
terms of bringing players in, yes. We're still looking to bring in that experience, that that know-how. We played come against a team today that have been together for 4 or 5 years, and you can tell that. But what excites me is we've got some really good young players that I think can go and play above this level. They just need to develop that understanding and that consistency. We'll get that from bringing, having people like Pez back. It'd been lovely to start Pez today. He gives us that little bit of extra sort of strength and physicality up there. But yeah, it wasn't there today. But that's what we're looking to bring in. If we add that to what we've already got, I'll be happy to come and start the season.
Looking at the squad, there's only really 2 players that are mainstays in the Kettering side, Gary Storr and Conor Kennedy. Do you find that helps in terms of building what you want to do, your culture around the club, having a lot of new faces come in?
Well, I'm hoping that the faces that come in will be better than what we had. I believe we're in a better place. With 2 weeks to go before the season starts. Apart from the injuries and the COVID's going to hit everyone. So that's not an excuse. We just got to get on with it. I think we're in a good place. We're in a good place. There were parts of the game here after the first 10 minutes where I thought we looked like a rabbit in the headlights. I thought we controlled a decent amount of the game. How we didn't score more than the goals we scored in the first half, I don't know. I mean, some of them were real simplistic chances, but that will come with fitness. That will come with sharpness. And I think if we get the players we've identified, and we've got to be patient with that, then, like I say, it's all about the season, and I'm quite happy with where we are at this minute.
Paul, thank you very much. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Thank you.